Going on, Fit,
What's going on, man? Where you calling from?
New Jersey.
All right, man. What you got for me?
Well, I would say it's a few different things. Um, well, to make a long story short, I recently turned 24, and I'm living with my mom. Um, got no job. Uh, my confidence is like I
Hmm.
got no confidence with dealing with women. Like I got no like I like the thought of just approaching a girl like makes me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if fearful would be the right word, but like I just can't do it. So
Okay,
it's like,
so let me help you out. Let's start off. Let's stand up and take the shirt off. Let me explain to you
all
why.
right, all right.
Okay, look at how obese you are, and I want you to look at yourself in the mirror right now. I want you to have a true moment with yourself. Why the hell would you be confident talking to women looking like that? What in the world makes you think that looking like that? You looking at yourself in the screen right now. You looking at yourself in this mirror image. What in the world would make you think that you should be confident talking to women? You guys think that confidence is something that comes out of thin air. How? You're obese. How tall are you?
5'7 3/4".
You're 5'7", and you what are you? 350 pounds?
322.
Oh man, where's the confidence gonna come from, bro?
That's a good question.
All right. So you're not even proud of what you look like. You're not even proud of the man in the mirror. How the hell did you let yourself get to this point?
Uh,
Sit down, sit down, come sit down, come sit down, come sit down. How did you let yourself get to the point where you're 300 pounds, right? And you're 5'7", living with your. How the hell did this happen?
well, um, I would say, this like experiencing trauma through life. For example, right now I don't really have much friends.
Hmm.
That's due to my anxiety. Like I'm afraid to talk. It's not even just with girls. Like it's just people in general. Like I only have a lot of really social skills. And I got the traumas. In my past life, I dealt with a lot of trauma.
What
Like
trauma? What trauma? Give me an example of a
uh,
trauma you've dealt with.
like bullying to be
Okay.
specific,
Why were
and
you
like
bullied?
high school.
Okay. Is it anything related to your weight?
Yeah, my physical appearance, my
Okay.
weight, the way I look,
Hmm.
stuff like that.
So okay. So what I want you to understand, Kyle, is this: you have to have so much pride in yourself as a man that you're going to be the best version of you. You're going to be prideful of what you look at in the mirror, and other people will treat you based on that pride. What you guys don't understand about human beings is this, right? Human beings will generally treat you how they feel like you view yourself. You guys look at me, you can tell I'm very confident. People treat me with respect. That's because I have a lot of pride in the way I look. When I take my shirt off, I'm proud of the way I look. When I stick to my word, I'm telling myself why other people should treat me a certain way. I'm setting the standard for myself. If you don't set the standard from yourself, people won't treat you good because they look at you and say, "Bro, you're fat as fuck. You're not working out. You like they're like, bro, what are you like?" People are literally trying to tell you that you should be doing better. So at what point do you get tired of looking like that, right? Because all of that, all do you looking like that is increasing your cortisol. You have high levels of cortisol, low levels of testosterone. That is naturally going to make you feel more depressed and anxious because you're excess in weight. You're obese. You're not going to feel good about yourself being 320 pounds. So it starts from there. It starts from being sick and tired of being sick and tired of looking like that. And then what you're going to do is, okay, I'm going to get my body in shape. I'm going to have pride in the way I look. I'm going to get a haircut. Look at your hair, bro. Drop your hair. Why is it? Why are you? Why? You literally have three bald spots on your head. Why haven't you gotten a haircut?
Uh, um, well, What I used to do fit was I would try to get I would get a haircut like low so it
Mhm.
wouldn't show. Um, but I haven't. I would say it's been like a month or two since I got my last haircut.
Okay, Kyle, how often do you masturbate, bro?
I would say once or twice a week.
Okay, is that's on the low end or the high end? Is that
I
like
would say no. I would say about yeah. I would say about once or twice a week. I used to when I was younger. I used to do a lot more, but
right,
now that I'm older and I've been watching your stuff like
right?
the videos you make. I know like it's a bad habit, so I've been trying to cut down on it.
Okay, so why haven't you picked your ass up and gone to a gym?
Well, I actually signed up for a gym, just I haven't gone yet. I signed up like 3 weeks ago, but like I've been procrastinating and being lazy and not going.
How can you afford to be lazy when you're invisible? You're literally invisible to people. People don't notice you. The women you want don't notice you. How in the world doesn't that piss you off? You're living with your moms. You're not having sex. When's the last time you had sex?
I would say
Be honest. Don't
uh
lie to me.
I would say 2019, but even I wouldn't even I wouldn't even count that because like that was like I went to my family's from Jamaica. We went to Jamaica and we went to like a strip club or whatever, and so I wouldn't
So
even count
the
that.
last piece of booty you got was one you paid for.
Yeah,
Okay. And before then,
nope,
never.
never.
So you're essentially a virgin.
I would say yeah, technically.
Okay. How in the world, Kyle, does this not piss you off?
That's a good question,
How?
Fit.
How? Like you, if I'm a man, and as tough as life is, as hard as life is as a man, I'm invisible. Women don't even notice me. I haven't had sex that I didn't pay for. I would be doing everything in my power. How the fuck could I be? What I would suggest, maybe you need to go get your testosterone checked because there's no way you have to have low T. You have to
And
because
how do
there's
I do that?
you go to a clinic, a testosterone clinic, and you let them test your testosterone. Because at 24 years old, there's no way you should be in this position and you're okay with it. What city do you live in?
I live in New Jersey,
So are you close to New York?
right next to New York.
All those women, all those beautiful women you can have access to. You just don't even want them. That's crazy. That shit ain't funny, bro. You shouldn't be laughing. You should be pissed off. You should be crying. And when I say that shit, you should be like, fuck, I'm upset. I should go do better. There's no laughter that should come out of you. You should be angry. That's the problem. You're not angry enough about where you are. So you just like, oh well, Fit says do this, do that. And yeah, it sounds great. But once I'm done this conversation, I'm gonna go back to being a loser. Like you got to say, you know what? Today's the day. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna get in good shape. I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna start applying for jobs. Why the hell are you living with your mom when you haven't applied for a job yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I've never been on my own, so it's like, but I think you're right. I think it's about time I left the family
24.
tree.
At what
24.
point you going? At what point you going to start? At what point? 30, 35?
Yeah,
Hey, bro, you gotta be. Listen. I can't make you a better man. Where's your father?
passed away.
Okay. When did he pass away?
Uh, 2019.
Okay. Sorry about your loss. So 2019, it seemed like everything just went down to shit for you.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
Okay. So was your father heavily in your life?
Here and there. He actually lived in Jamaica, so I would visit him. Like he wouldn't come over here. So during this, every summer I would go and spend some time with him.
Okay. You don't have any uncles or anything like that?
Yeah, I have uncles and aunts. Yeah,
Okay. So you froze for a second.
can you see me now?
Uh no, you froze. Let me remove you and bring you back. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're there now. You're there now. So
Right. So hold up. So for Fred, I want to ask you something, right?
what?
So, all right. So let's start with the hair, right? So, do you
Mhm.
think that I should try to do something about it, or do you think I should just get a haircut and maintain my haircut and keep it like that, or like what do you think I should do?
You got so many different problems right now. That's the least of them. They drop your hair, drop it. Like you're bald. So like you got a severe bald spot. Um, I would say if you want to just try to keep it, maybe try to grow it out for as long as possible and see if it can cover some of the bald spot. But you're generally gonna have to just go bald. You're gonna have to just cut it all off. You need to start going to the gym, right? So you can lose your 322 pounds. You need to lose, you need to lose almost 100 pounds. That shit, not just 100, over 100. You got to lose like 150 pounds. That is a task that I need you to take on today. Right? Because listen, you haven't had sex ever. Let's not count the stripper in Jamaica. You are not gonna get no ass. There's no girl that's gonna look at you calm and be like, yep, I'm gonna pick him. Not a chance. So you should get angry, not angry at the world. Don't turn into an incel. Don't turn into one of these guys who hates women. You're gonna turn into a guy that takes action every single day. If you signed up for a gym, start going to it. I need you to be applying for jobs every single day. Work somewhere,
Go in
right?
person or online?
Yeah, online. Which on? Who the hell gonna hire you to work online? You need to go get it. You need a regular job. You don't have no income. You got to
No,
start there
I mean like apply online or like go in person with my resume.
in person, bro, and but online. All right, you
Okay.
need to go online and in person, and you need to go start applying for some jobs. I need you to be in the gym 4 days a week. I need you to be doing an hour of cardio every single day. Every time that you don't want to do it, every time you want to sit down and do nothing, think about all the women that don't even notice you, should piss you the fuck off. All right, bro?
I really appreciate it, Fit.
All right, man. Get to work, bro.